What's going on today, guys? It's Dean from Deancent Garage. In today's video, we're going to be replacing the threaded insert for the fuel strainer that's pressed into the plastic fuel tank. If you watched one of my previous videos, you would have seen that we fixed the fuel tank strainer with JB water weld epoxy. Unfortunately, that didn't hold up and the fuel tank started leaking again. So I had to come up with another solution. There's actually the perfect product to fix this problem. The only unfortunate thing about it is it's pretty expensive. It's about $170 US. For what you get, that seems pretty steep, but also you got to factor in what your time's worth. You don't have to drop the tank, you don't have to replace the tank, you don't have to do any of that. You just drop in this threaded ring and screw in the fuel strainer, and that's it. It's pretty simple. The only other thing is you have to drain all of the fuel in your fuel tank, but if it's leaking anyway, probably not that big of a deal at this point. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you how to install this threaded insert. So we're going to be starting off by taking a straight coat hanger, and we're going to be sending it through the fuel sending unit hole at the top of the tank from inside the trunk area, and we're going to snake it through and out the fuel strainer hole at the bottom of the tank. This is the threaded fuel tank insert from 928rs.com. This is the alignment notch. You're going to want to line this up when you put this in the tank, as when you tighten the fuel strainer, it's going to try and spin this threaded ring, and this tab sticking out will catch the bottom of the tank, preventing the threaded insert from spinning any further, kind of like acting as a lock nut, allowing you to tighten up the fuel strainer. This will allow you to get a nice solid seal on the tank. With the straight and closed hanger in the tank like this, it's pretty easy to get the threaded insert into position. Just slide the threaded insert over the clothes hanger through the fuel sending unit opening. Then get under the car, and from the fuel strainer opening, line it up and pull it into the hole. Biggest thing you just have to keep in mind is the little notch on the end of the ring that shows you the orientation of that tab. So you got to make sure it is not pointing down, otherwise it'll bottom out on the tank and you will not be able to get the threaded insert flush with the hole. So you just got to make sure it's off to the right or even the left. It really doesn't matter what side it's on as long as it's not facing down. And then once you tighten up the fuel strainer, it will spin that ring around, locking it in place. With the threaded insert into place, we're going to go ahead and pull the clothes hanger out of the fuel tank. Then we're just going to make sure that the fuel tank insert's exactly where we want it. There's nothing binding anywhere. And then we're going to go ahead and install the fuel strainer back into the tank. Then we're going to reconnect the fuel pump, and then we're ready to test. Make sure there's no leaks. So it's been over a year since I installed that fuel strainer insert, and I'm really happy with the results. There hasn't been any indication of any leaking whatsoever. Mind you, I've only been driving the car for about 2 weeks now, so it's not a lot of time testing, but there has been fuel in the tank for over a year and not a single drop has leaked out. So in my opinion, that shows me that that's working perfectly. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to. And this should be a viable solution for all the 944 guys, the 928 guys, and maybe even the 924 guys if they have plastic tanks in their cars. Not sure on that one. But anyways, like always, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one.